Moments ago, we heard from Southwest CEO Bob Jordan. He issued a recorded statement online. Take a look.
You know, our network is highly complex, and the operation of the airline counts on all the pieces, especially aircraft and crews, remaining in motion to where they're planned to go. With our large fleet of airplanes and flight crews out of position in dozens of locations, and after days of trying to operate as much of our full schedule across the busy holiday weekend, we reached a decision point to significantly reduce our flying to catch up.
Well, Jordan did apologize, assuring travelers the airline is doing everything it can to resume operations as normal. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, he also spoke to Southwest CEO today, telling him the government is going to be reviewing what went wrong here. He also told him the airline needs to offer vouchers to its passengers and be upfront about what's going on.
A passenger shouldn't have to request that. They need to be proactively offering that. He pledged that they would, and again, we'll be watching to make sure that they follow through.
Jason Allen talked to an industry expert today about the federal investigation into Southwest. Jason, and you're continuing our team coverage. You're at Love Field tonight.
Yeah, where we have seen, especially after what Jack just said, we've seen a lot more movement of planes in and out of the gates here the last couple hours at Love Field, so that's a good sign. There have been more members of Congress weighing in on this today. The chair of the Senate Transportation Committee said that there really needs to be more protection for consumers, the travelers who have been impacted by this, and that's really where any government investigation or review is likely to focus. It was just this summer that the major airlines updated their policies on what passengers are entitled to when schedules are disrupted, and that followed a series of issues like this in the last couple of years at Southwest and American and Spirit and others. And those policies include providing things like vouchers for meals or hotels or reimbursements, although all of that hangs on problems that are, quote, within the airline's control. That's likely to be a key point of debate as Southwest tries to explain what's happened. It's also unlikely that any investigation or fine is going to help anyone who has been impacted during this meltdown.
Unfortunately, those that have been affected by Southwest, if they can't get on another airline, there is no remedy for them. If the DOT finds Southwest Airlines $100 million, those customers aren't going to get anything. That $100 million will go to our government coffers.
CBS in the last couple hours reported as well that staff in the government may be looking into, Nicole, requiring airlines, or if they can require airlines, to have agreements with each other, something that may come into play to prevent issues like this if they come up down the road.
Because something we reported earlier, Jason, was that a lot of folks on those Southwest flights had to be rebooked on other airlines like American. So we'll see if that happens. Jason, thank you so much.